Bank of England tested Ripple's technology years ago for synchronized cross-border payments, and the BIS is doing the same exact thing under the name of Project Meridian FX. The Bretton Woods Committee is discussing tokenized money and interconnected ledgers. That's literally Ripple's interledger protocol in just a brand new car. Project Nexus, it's RippleNet without XRP branding. Project Agora is the BIS's version of what Ripple's been demonstrating since 2017. Project Enbridge. Project Enbridge is what happens when countries start to realize that when Ripple starts talking about instant atomic settlement between institutions, they're the ones that can actually handle the infrastructure and can actually facilitate the liquidity for it. The one thing that ties them all together, the standard ISO 222, atomic settlement, tokenized deposits, interoperability, unified ledgers, ISO 222. The BIS, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, the central bankers, taking notes out of Ripple's playbook. Even when we go over to the Bank of International Settlements, ISO 222 upgrade, it shows that interoperability isn't a choice, it's becoming a requirement. Even with the Bretton Woods Committee, they start talking about these two paths, Project Nexus and Project Agora. We tied the two together. First, linking the existing systems, right? Let's get that right. And then we're going to move on to tokenizing money on top of the systems. But we have to get the first one right. When we go over to China's Enbridge, it shows us that central bankers are pretty confident now with distributed ledger technology to settle real value across borders between China and Hong Kong. Every International Monetary Fund, every BIS report, or even the central banks are continuing to just reword Ripple's thesis. The BIS is calling it a unified ledger, but what it really means is one synchronized global system where every transaction can be validated, settled, and recorded across all these different networks. It's a new monetary language, but they're calling it the unified ledger. But what they're really saying is synchronized global system, and Ripple helped write that playbook.